was it went straight into our True Scum. If you do not know what True Scum means, True Scum is basically trans medicalism. That you're not actually a trans person unless you have all the medical procedures. Which, bullshit. I'm not even gonna fucking fart around on that bullshit. Pure and simple. Just lies. But being linked to True Scum immediately is a nightmare. Now, we're going to do a little thing where we're going to also look at, let's have a little fun with thumbnail, let's see what the thumbnails of her stuff will look like. Overnight success pipeline GG. Okay. I don't feel like you've succeeded. I feel like you have the aesthetic of someone who has succeeded at your propaganda, but you've actually failed at it. Yeah. But, I'm not. I feel bad because in order to cover this shit, you have to. See, right there. Premieres in 9 minutes. Read the bill, don't say gay is an anti-groomer bill. It isn't. This she had to change. Discord cracks down on misinformation. I don't care. The logic of calling me a grifter for sharing my opinions. I don't feel like you have an opinion. I feel like you can shift whatever opinion you want to do whatever you want, and I don't think you're good at it. That's what I think. I have no... trying to create the comedy, or even, are you just trying so hard to make me not think that you aren't grifting me? Calling it the grift and stuff generally, that's fine. Good name. But it doesn't make me think you're not a grifter. You're trying to be so extreme in that it doesn't work. You can't prove racial bias with data. Probably can. Non-binary is an ideology. It isn't. Not at all. Hate speech is an illusion. That's very, 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 very not true. I don't even know how you'd even... I don't know how you get there. No, America's feelings are being weaponized. And I could prove... Yeah! Weaponizing feelings is politics. Weaponizing thought is politics. What did you think it was? Is this supposed to be for stuff for edgy teens that are so out of the loop politically that they think that this is news or biting satire on some of this shit? Is that what's happening here? Like, 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 you didn't leave the left. No one knew you were there. That's my guess. Like, yeah, that's racist. That's her first video a year ago, and you can see that once she got more and more and more controversial, started going up. But it was just like you're just like, I just see you and like Tom McDonald and these people. It's it looks so fake to me. It just does not look real. And I wish I knew them personally so I could prove it. You know? And in defense of Candace Owens, of course, it's who she wants to be, except for the Zoomers. Like, you don't need to, like I just, it's like, it's either information no one needs, or just complying. I don't care that you do that. Like that right there, don't care. Didn't even care a month ago. Never cared about you personally. Because I don't know if you are even allowed outside, or if your handlers just keep you locked in the room with the weird purple lighting. That was obviously a joke for anyone who needs to be told. Like, but then I'm gonna do the opposite now, and I'm gonna check out Bullet's madness. Cause madness. OnlyFans, no nudes. Yeah. But like, you look and it has random like hits and misses. And she's also very actually opinionated. I think her opinions are wrong. Mostly. I don't really have a problem with the gun shit. I think attempting to publicly expose predators like that can have a negative effect and can actually harm people. That's my main issue with her. But I do believe she's real. You know? Yeah. So, because this, like, I hate so much of it, but I can tell this was made by a content creator. And not some fucking bizarre algorithm from hell. You know, Reddit. I'm joking, because BX actually has the Reddit, and Gothix doesn't. Explain that to me. Like, honestly, if she just went to gun videos, I'd probably have zero issues with her. And, like, It's interesting because her background branding, like here you can tell, is a lot more professionally done, but her actual videos and their thumbnails are not. And that's because she's going through the transitionary period of getting popular enough with her streams to actually start getting decent shit. You don't get that over here. It's basically been the same aesthetic since day one. Yellow and purple, like. Now, if you want to say, like, well, you don't change up your aesthetic all the time. One, you've obviously never seen me on other streams, because I don't look like this. And that's it. Like, I fuck with how my shit looks constantly. I think everybody wants to have better shit. Women don't need abortions. Yes, they do. Like, I'm gonna check what her. Let's sort this. Date added? No, most popular. So she got this a year ago to this, which is essentially the same video, it looks like. White privilege is a crutch. No. Unless you want to say it's a crutch for white people. I don't like. Dude, now I'm just curious what her least. Looking for a community that's pro free speech. Interesting. Very, very interesting. But does that look like somebody successfully going from one, like, burning shit to another? Because it doesn't look like that to me. Like, I am aware a lot of this could just be paranoia built up over years of distrust of personalities. I don't know if Keemstar is racist for this reason. I don't know if Keemstar is racist for that matter. Never asked him. Don't know him. Like, anything with Destiny, like all of these Hunter Avalon, like look at the type of content that brought her fame. It's all just burning trash fires. She jumps from one to the other, which, like, is just looks like just a theme for her. Like, honestly, I think the problem that we have is, like, just consumers is we are encouraging her to look more into the abusive stuff, and I think that's going to be bad for her and bad for everybody in the end. And I don't mean that because they'll be found. I mean because trolls will pop up and we won't know it's real. So, that's my issue with that. Like, I know you guys can't see what I'm doing on screen because I don't want you to. I'm going through my actual browser, so I wanted to check something. Yeah, just nothing really interesting. So, in conclusion, Gothix is sus as shit. I don't know how she got big, and I don't know what her YouTube, or how she owned her bones, YouTube bones. Like, I don't know. Like, nobody's really been able to tell me her entire situation. And I find that odd because this is the internet. Like, BxBullet is smaller and, just like content and news constantly. Gothix, I know next to nothing. And being a YouTuber, that's probably a bad idea unless you are hiding something. But yeah, you've seen what I've seen. It's weird. Twitter is totally a real place. If it has actual consequences, it might as well be real. Tell one on there, fat, ugly, you kill yourself, or the definition of soy incels. If you do this, you're soy incel little bitch. That's all. Probably. Like, I mean, I don't know if they're soy incels. I'd probably guess they're red-pilled incels. That'd be my guess. But hey, we have different views on that. But I just gotta say, this really worries me. Like cybercrime, harassment, stalking. Like I'll watch like some ordinary gamers and him talk about crypto and learn what's going on there. But that's a very different type of crime. And just using it for entertainment just grosses me out. Like, it's ironic. I'm not gonna try and silence her because I actually do what I say I do. I'm not gonna tag her even. I'm just gonna say, yeah, no, I think this is a bad move. You're gonna get trolled, and the people that actually got harmed to get in there are gonna have to deal with those trolls that you have. You have to know if is your fandom too toxic to handle this? Just straight up. You have to know this. And I don't think she does. Yeah. Well, that was all I got for this one at the moment. I'm gonna definitely keep an eye on both these people, just so I know what they're doing. So